Welcome to Reap Gaming Studio. We are going into week 17. We're taking on the Carolina Panthers. We're in a must-win situation. We're one game up on the Buccaneers for the division. So we need to go ahead and win this game so we can secure the division and hopefully a first round bye as well at the same time. I put Cousins back in at quarterback. Penix just did not impress me. Plus he went down to bad condition. And Cousins is in good condition, so. And they're running back a kickoff return against me. First play of the game. Go get him. Wow. Stopped at the 14. What a return. That took over a minute off the clock. Already going up against it. Ran over. Touchdown. First play for their offense. Scores a touchdown. Man, this is getting extremely tough. Almost blocked the extra point though. 7-0. When the Carolina Panthers scoring you that quick, we could be in for a long one. Just gotta hope also Bijan Robinson runs the ball better because he fumbled 3 times last game. Lost 2 of those fumbles. The last fumble was they recovered and ran it down to put him in scoring position to win the game. So gotta hope he holds onto the ball. I put Algier in because his Warner isn't bad and he has a lot better ball control. I want to try to make sure we don't fumble. Taking off with it. Fumbled it. They picked it up. Wow. This start could not get any worse. This might be run to the bottom. Well. Overthrown. Second down. I tried to slide the time, but they grabbed me. And another touchdown. Wow. I slid at him, but he grabbed me as soon as I slid. Or tried to dive tackle him. Last time I tied him up, he threw me off and scored. Alright, we're in a hole. 14-0. Put Cousins in there and he fumbles. Alright, let's try Robinson again. I don't want to ban the run yet. Cut back. Oh yeah, open field. Come on. Alright, big run. 1st and 10. Oh, I thought my guy picked that block up. Alright, gain of 3. Can we get anybody open? This has been the problem. We've had nobody open. Finally, but I hit. Oh no. Incomplete. 3rd and 7. And our offensive line is just letting everything go. So Robinson. Get in the end zone. Touchdown. There we go. Had to dump it off for the short pass. It worked. Get within 1 touchdown as the quarter ends. $14-7. All right, maybe we'll actually stop them now. They've had great field position both times they got the ball, so. I don't want to guard the run yet because the pass will burn me deep if I don't guard the pass. Get up there. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Alright, big sack. Caden Ellis. 3rd and 12. Throws it short, caught. First down, 3rd and long. We almost got to the quarterback too. All right, I'm gonna guard against a run here. See if I guessed right. Nope. But we'll have some players there to make the tackle. There we go. 2nd and 7. Last game was a heartbreaker. Could have clinched the division. Ended up had a big turnover at the end of the game that hopefully doesn't cost us the division. Covering the deep guy. Of course he goes to the guy that's open. First down. Alright, I picked this play. Gotta get to him. Under pressure, gets it out. Fumble, pick it up. Oh, out of bounds. Dang, that was an opportunity right there. 2:34 left. I'm gonna put pressure on him because maybe he'll throw a bad pass. Alright, yeah, knock it down. Get him. 3rd down. All right, good defense. Be forcing a field goal attempt. This be a pretty long one. What is it? 50? No, 30, 45 yarder. Shorter than I thought. Oh, he missed it. I think he missed it. All right, wide left. Finally, a break. Goes our way. Cousins has got to take off. 2nd and 6. Pick up a 4 on the scramble. We'll go to Robinson here up the middle. See if, oh, of course. Of course they pick it. All right, 3rd and 7. Mooney's open. Make that catch. Caught. Down to the 25. First down. Big play. 1:01 left in the 2nd quarter. Robinson. Up to the 12. First down. I got to make sure I protect the ball there. And he fumbles it out of bounds. My goodness. 2nd and 8. I need some blocking, man. Get in there. Touchdown. Bijan Robinson's 2nd touchdown of the game. 1 receiving, 1 rushing. Even though he keeps fumbling the ball, at least he's scoring. We'll get the ball, start the 3rd quarter. Got 27 seconds left, so we got to stop him from getting any kind of points. Let my kicker hang back a little bit. There we go. 14-14 halftime score. We are ahead in rushing and passing. We just gave up that big kickoff return to start the game, and then we fumbled the ball away as well. So they had good field possession twice. That's how they got the 14 points. So let's get in here and score a touchdown this drive. Also, if you haven't checked out the new series I started with, the 1980 New Orleans Saints Worst Team Challenge. Man, what a kick return. You can check that out. 1 video out for it so far. I'm going to try to do 2 or 3 a week on those. It's going to be an interesting challenge for me. Got Mooney open. Caught. All right, down to 11. First down. Oh, man. All right. I'm going to try to run it again to the bottom. And they picked it. All right, got to throw it. 3rd and 13. Robinson, 3rd touchdown of the game. He's got 2 receiving touchdowns and 1 rushing. Bijan Robinson coming through this game. making up for last game. 21-14. We've run off 21 in a row. We pull this off, we'll be moving into the playoffs, and I think it'll be one of the toughest challenges I've had so far, trying to get this team to the Super Bowl. I have to have some things break my way, I think. Going deep, pick it off, come on. Incomplete. We'll look at stats after this game as well, after we look at the playoffs bracket. Look at stats around the league. 3rd and 10. Oh my God, get him. All right, 4th down. They're gonna punt it to us. All right. After a slow start, we're picking up the pace. Williams, I put Williams in at returning punts and kickoffs because his ball control is so high. I say that. He probably fumble, but I mean it is like it's like really high, 70 or 80 something. So I want to try to get people to protect the ball. 1st down run. Been the Bijan Robinson show this game. Shake some tackles. Out in the open. Touchdown, 4th touchdown of the game. He's making sure we win this division all by himself. (28-14). This will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. We have 1 quarter left. All right, after 3, we're up 28-14. 1 quarter left. Win this division. There we go. Incomplete, 3rd down. Pick the shotgun play here. Nope, of course he didn't run it. Oh, nice catch. Just got the 1st down. 1st and 10. Of course, he did the shotgun play right after I picked it. Going deep, pick it off. Come on. Trying to get Bates another pick. I'm gonna see where he's at too. How many interceptions and stuff he's had. Oh, nice catch. 1st and 10. All right, big time play. Put pressure on him. Makes a bad throw. Dumps it off. 3rd and 3. Oh my God, I thought I had him. And he's gonna score another touchdown. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Him and Bijan are the only 2 scoring. Chuba Herbert. Chuba. Man, that field goal kicker is terrible. His arrow's going all over the place. 28-21. They're gonna onside kick it, I'm sure. No, we kicked it deep. Man, sometimes you just can't predict what the AI is gonna do in this game. All right, 1st and 10. Held the blocks just long enough. 1st down. All right, 2nd and 2. There we go. Try to take a shot down the field here. Maybe somebody get open since we've been running so much. Nobody. Takes the sack. I didn't want to throw a pick there. Now we are facing a 2nd and 14. To Robinson. He's gonna lead the team in rushing and receiving this game. 1st and 10. London finally. Oh, overthrown. He was wide open. Come on. 2nd and 10, 39 seconds. Robinson. Another catch. Get out of bounds. 3rd and 1, 16 seconds. That'll do it. We take home the win. We'll win the division. We win 28-21 over Carolina. Bijan or Robinson had 169 yards rushing, and Mooney actually had 75 yards receiving. Be interesting. I don't know how many Robinson had. He had close to that at least. Had 149 passing, so he probably had 60-some yards receiving. Cousins had 80% completion percentage, so he's efficient. We like that. We dominated on defense. Just gave up a couple big plays. The 2 big plays early kind of hurt us. Gave them the 14 points. Gave up that 1 drive on defense. Other than that, we played pretty good. So we'll see who wins all the other divisions and the playoff bracket. Then we'll look at the stats league wide. There it is. We take home the divisional championship of the NFC South. All right, let's take a look at the NFL standings for 2024 season and see who goes on to the playoffs. Buffalo won their division in a tiebreaker over the Miami Dolphins, but Miami Dolphins get a wild card. Baltimore wins their division, and Cincinnati Bengals hang on to the wild card. And the Colts win the AFC South. A little surprising there. Kansas City, not a surprise, wins the AFC West. Move on to the NFC. Philadelphia wins, and it looks like Washington did not get in the playoffs. Philadelphia wins the division. NFC North, Green Bay pulls it out, 13-3. 2 wildcard teams, Vikings and Lions. And we are 12-4, and we take home our division. NFC South. And out west in NFC, Seattle wins the division. They were tied going that last game. They ended up taking it. There's the matchups for the AFC. And we did not get the bye. We'll be playing the Vikings, and which will be a tough game because they beat us last time. So let's go ahead and look at the bracket real quick. Okay, got Bills and Bengals, Dolphins, Colts. That's the first round, and the winner of the Bengals and Bills will take on the Ravens. The winner of the Dolphins and Colts will take on the Chiefs. And then we got the Falcons and Vikings. So we'll take the Vikings. If we win, we'll take on the Eagles. And we got Lions and Seahawks. If whoever wins that game will take on the Packers. So that's the matchups. We got to win 4 games to win it all. It's going to be tough. 1 game at a time, though, right? That's what they always say. All right, let's look at the team rankings real quick. Ravens end up winning the team rankings, first place. We'll just go through and see where we're at. Not impressive at all. We are 28th in offense. In the past, we were 30th. Yeah, we just didn't get a lot of passing yards. It's not a high passing team, so rushing, though, we should be better. 10th place, so finished top 10 in rushing. Not bad. See who was last, the Giants. All right, look at total defense. We are first. We ended up in first place. How about that? First place against total offense. See who the last total. Patriots. Against the pass, we were first. And against the rush, we were 23rd. At least we're not bottom 5, right? So I contained them a little better. Man, the Giants gave up 2,400 yards rushing. It's crazy. All right, look at NFL leaders passing. Burrow wins the passer rating, or wins the passer, yeah, the rating competition by 0.2 points over Goff. We ended up 5th. 101.8. At least he was over 100 rating. So ended up only throwing 4 picks, 27 touchdowns. Go through and look. You guys can see. Let's see who had the most yards and touchdowns. Mahomes, most yards, just barely. By 13 yards over Herbert. I'll look at touchdowns as well. Goff and Burrow tied for first, 48. Mahomes one behind him with 47. Of course, we're way down here at the bottom. And 26th. Receiving. Chase gets first place in receptions. I don't think we'll have anybody up here. We kind of spread the ball around a lot the last few games because nobody was getting open. So, nope, nobody. Look at yards, though. London ends up 7th, 1,378. Touchdowns. London wins the touchdown race for receivers with 20 touchdowns. Chase was 2nd, followed by Kelsey. We won't have anybody else up here. Rushing, let's see where Robinson ended up at. 5th place. He's been hovering around there all season. That's respectable since he missed 2 games with injury and he had a pretty much 0 performance the game before this. Week 16, had 13 yards on 12 carries, so we'll take it. Look at touchdowns. Taylor and Hall tied for first, 25 apiece. Robinson ended up 3rd with 21 touchdowns. All right. Scoring. We're just looking to see if we have anybody up here. Robinson tied for 4th with 138. London 12th. So we got some scores up here. All right. We'll look at punting like we care. Detroit punter wins. Fox, he gets first place on average. Hey, we were 2nd. 55.1. We almost got first in punting. That's all that really matters on that. We won't look at anything else. All right, let's take a look at interceptions. Kinchins wins the interception battle. He got 18.2 average return. That's amazing. Do we have anybody up here? Bates ends up with 5 picks, 9.6 a return. And that's all we had up there. Sacks. 4th place. Ellis gets 4th, 23 sacks. Man, Hendrickson had 35. That's unbelievable. And we won't have, I doubt we have anybody else up on sacks. No. That's because Ellis was always getting the sacks. Punt returns. We were 1st. Holy cow. I did not realize that. 1st place in returns. Williams, 16 returns for 14-yard average. We may have had other people. Nope. Wow, that's impressive. Kickoff returns. Look at Gibson. 78 returns. Man, Hasty had 96 from New England. That means they got scored on a lot. And we are not good on this. I think if you take touchbacks, it messes you up. Yeah. I don't even see any of it. I must have missed our guy. No, we're not even up there. All right, we're going to take a look at our team real quick, and then we'll take a look at the Vikings, and that'll be it. So, Kirk Cousins average. Robinson's in good. That's great. I thought he picked up speed during that game because he went from average to good. He actually ended up having 13 catches and 2 touchdowns through the season on receiving. Cloud's bad. Algier, bad. McClellan, good. London is an average. Mooney is an average. Pitts, bad. I'm still going to leave him in there. Warner, good. I may have to change that. I'll have to think about Pitts and Warner. Our O-line, bad. Average. Average. They're very average, even if they're in good shape, because they can't block. Field goal kicker, we only missed 1 field goal and 1 extra point all year. Hey, all right, our right end's excellent. Don't matter, I don't use the D-line. And the reason I don't use the D-line, if you're still with me here, it's been a long video, is because I feel like it's cheating a little bit. Man, that's my best players too. I don't want to lurch and stuff like that. I can use them and drop back in coverage, but the way I've been using this team, Landman is an excellent. He could actually use him. I could actually use him. Yeah, offers average. I just don't like doing it, so I'll just leave it at that. Average. Terrell's an average. Hughes is an bad. That's not good. Simmons average. All right, Bates is an average. So we don't have any DBs that we can really use, but Bates is still a good player, even an average. So probably use him a lot. And Landman and Judon. So all right, let's look at the Vikings, because that's who we're taking on. Darnold, excellent. Oh, what do you know? Darnold's like Aaron Jones is average. Naylor, bad. Jefferson's in bad, which will help. Addison's bad. All right. Hawkinson isn't excellent, though. Their tight end. He's tough. It's really going to be their defense. Let's look at their O-line. Good. Average. Good. Man, their O-line looks pretty stout. All right, here we go. Greenard. He's average, but he's still fast. Phillips is good. Bullard isn't bad, which he's not very good anyway. Cashman isn't bad. That'll help. Metellus. Oh, man, excellent. He's quick. Pace is an average. He's decent. He's an excellent. Man, look how good he is. We are going to... Oh, Gilmore's an excellent. Murphy's an excellent. Man, good for Bynum. Smith's in good. We are going to have our work cut out for us against this defense. We might have to play more ball control. I don't know. We'll have to see. All right, I want to thank you all for watching, and we will see you in the first round of the playoffs when we take on the Minnesota Vikings. Until then, take care.